of course I set that on that. Yeah, welcome back. Damn it, I can burp anymore. Alright, we want to finish this event. Alfred A, Alfred B. And yes, Dorothy is up to some shenanigans.
Welcome aboard the luxury cruise ship Utopia. It has been some time since I've encountered dear passengers like yourselves. Please wait a moment.
Okay.
Oh my. The ship's facilities are currently operating at less than 10% capacity. I intended on offering you a drink, but it appears I will be unable to do so. I apologize.
Are you a hologram?
That is correct, dear passengers. I am Alfred, the central AI controlling the luxury cruise ship Utopia. For greater convenience and visibility, I physically manifest myself as a hologram. If I may be permitted to boast, all the equipment on board the Utopia is managed by augmented reality holograms. We prioritize the comfort of our passengers above all else. Therefore, everything on this ship is equipped with its own AI system.
But why
This
they act so
extends to
creepy?
even simple functions such as opening and closing doors, turning lights on and off, and covering passengers with a blanket or cooking meals.
What? How are holograms even capable of that? They're intangible objects.
So it is some type of like hard light.
A terrific question, dear passengers. Allow me to explain by showing you an example of how I can open and close the door. The door itself is electronically controlled, while a well-timed holographic projection simultaneously acts out the motion of opening or closing the door. The synchronization is applied to everything else as well. This gives the appearance of the hologram serving the passengers and fulfilling any needs they have.
Then explain the throwing objects though, unless the throwing objects were holograms that just added sound effects.
It's a unique feature of the Utopia which makes passengers feel truly attended to, and we're quite proud of it.
What about transporting objects? Can the holograms do that?
Technically speaking, no. Utopia is outfitted with countless rails and small launch ports.
It's got a little catapult. Okay. It just makes me think of kind of like Spider-Man 2. What's another? I think there's another media where they were using a whole bunch of. When I mean Spider-Man 2, I mean Spider-Man Homecoming. I think that was the second one. Or is that that was the first one? I don't fucking. The one with basically Marvel Studios under Disney, and in combination with Sony's, I hate modern movies, man. They fucking suck. But you know what I mean. The one with Mysterio.
Creating an efficient transport network throughout the ship. In rare cases where objects need to be sent to passengers, the items are physically launched, while the holograms perform a throwing motion to match the timing.
Are holograms free to move around the ship?
Unfortunately, that is not possible, dear passengers. Each hologram is assigned a designated service area and cannot leave it.
That explains why they all seemed like moribund spirits.
Since you're the main AI, can you control the other holograms?
Of course. I am a hologram made for that purpose.
I see. So the central AI calls the shots for all the other AI systems.
Could you possibly do something about the holograms crowding around the lower deck?
Those are the holograms in charge of maintaining and servicing all facilities aboard the ship. They are meant to assist passengers, so if you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to them.
They were throwing steel crates at us.
Surprising.
They made a complete mess of all the merchandise out of range, too.
Pardon? Oh, I see. It seems there might be a minor glitch in their programming. I will ensure everything returns to normal shortly. Please, wait a moment, dear Pat.
Gotta reset the ship.
Are we finally rid of the ghostly menace?
How many times do I have to tell you? Believing in ghosts is for children.
There seems to be a problem, dear passengers. I am being denied access.
So what do we do?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but you will have to use the ship's facilities manually for the time being. I will work on resolving the issue as soon as possible.
The problem is not about using the facilities, it's that these things are attacking us.
They hurled steel crates at us.
Are you sure they did not mean to offer it you as a gift?
No. They flung it with full force, intending to hit us. They were clearly trying to kill us and screaming death curses.
Death curses? They didn't say anything like that, but they did intentionally throw the crates at us.
What is happening?
They must be really rattled. We weren't even addressed as dear passengers.
My apologies. I will get to the bottom of this. This cannot be. The Utopia is no longer a luxury cruise ship, but a hellish ghost vessel.
What? Uh-oh. Wait, hellish ghost festival.
Each area of the Utopia is managed by high-tier holograms. The chef, Sisley, responsible for all the
Sisley.
ship's cuisine. The repairman, Fixie, handles maintenance and repair. The maid, Nikke, tends to the bedding and ensures the ship maintains a welcoming atmosphere. The merchant, Celsi, overlooks all of the shops and their merchandise.
You know, it would... I feel like it would make sense if Alfred looked like a normal, like, hologram person instead of being a ghost, and like all the other ones were ghosts, because obviously he doesn't know what's going on, so I don't know why he'd be in a ghost form unless someone did something to make them all change.
The
And he
safety
just didn't
management
notice.
officer, Detaily, handles safety
Detaily.
on board.
The names sound a bit childish, don't you think?
Simple names appeal to both children and adults, dear passengers. These high-tier holograms each oversee numerous low-tier ones. But now that all the high-tier AI systems are broken, the regular ones are acting on their own. This entire situation is due to the fact the high-tier holograms are not properly directing the others.
Can't you tell the high-tier holograms what to do?
Normally, yes. But remote access is currently disabled.
That's not good. Is there any other way?
If we physically connect my hologram emitters to their emitters, I will be able to return them to normal.
Go figure. It always comes down to having to do things manually.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go, Alec.
Take your emitter and connect it to the high-tier holograms emitters. Once we do that, you'll be able to fix them?
Absolutely, dear passengers.
Alec? Now that we know the ghosts are holograms, can we just ignore them and carry on with the mission? We came here to conduct research for my book. I mean, to
Your
investigate the
book.
ship's power source.
We can't do that. If the ship isn't functioning properly, any investigation would be meaningless.
That's right. This is an important mission, so we need to be extra cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I just said that as a test, to make sure no one was getting sidetracked.
Oh my god. What?
Anyway, it feels like we've jumped
Why
out of
is
a
she
ghost
so
story
derpy?
and into sci-fi.
I'm just glad that we're not dealing with the supernatural.
What do you mean? There's no such thing as ghosts, Commander.
Right.
Only those with weak minds believe in such things.
Right. You changed your tune awfully quick.
There's no time to waste. Let's move out. I'll take point. If we run into anything, ghosts or otherwise, tell them to come my way. Nothing can stop me.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what. Whatever you say. Utopia.
Cooking the food, Cicel. Scrum delicious. Fresh and hot, Cicel.
Oh my
I take
god.
it that's the chef, Sisley. Doesn't look too intimidating.
Let's get in there. There's a bunch of other holograms nearby, so a fight is inevitable. But with the BFG, we've got nothing to fear.
Approaching it will be easy enough. The question is, what do we do after?
A hologram pops up from the disc Rappy is holding.
Sisley's hologram emitter should be in the center of the kitchen. If you establish a wide connection between it and my own emitter, I will be able to restore Sisley to normal in no time, dear.
Okay, I'm going in.
Alec charges forward, and Rappy and I follow. A horde of holograms notice us and attack.
BFG, go boom!
Oh my god. I need this girl. Alec quickly clears the area by sucking in the holograms with the BFG.
Cooking the food, Cicel. Fresh and hot, Cicel.
Yo, of course they make him French, and they also have a reference to Ratatouille. I wish he was more... the the chef from Little Mermaid. Zutolo, I've missed one.
So the big boss finally appears. Sorry, but you're no match for the BFG.
Ellig commences battle with Sizzle. Meanwhile, Rappy and I sneak toward the hologram emitter on the kitchen floor. Here, you got it?
Connected.
Alfred!
Commencing repair at once, dear passengers. Huh? Cooking the food! Sizzle! Nice and warm!
What the? If anything, Sizzly's gotten stronger.
Alfred?
I'm unable to access the emitter. The command systems. How can this be? Last meal.
What does that mean? It's gonna blow up the kitchen? Hopefully don't have any gas stoves.
Alec.
Dude, at my work, we have gas stoves that have to remain on all the time, and sometimes the people who rent the building, they'll blow them out, and so put everyone at risk of blowing up the building. Like, god damn. Sizzle overpowers the BFG suction and grabs Ellig, zapping her with No! Ellig travels violently fast. No!
Alec has been possessed.
You mean electrocuted?
Warm food coming up. Sizzle.
Sizzle glares at us. At the same time, additional holograms creep back up from the floor.
Alfred, how's it coming along?
There is nothing else that can be done. You must retreat, dear passengers.
Rappy, can you get it to Ellig?
I'll try.
Rappy cautiously eyes the fallen Ellig and the surrounding holograms.
But it won't be easy.
Unlimited rescue!
Suddenly, Tove rolls in, picks up Ellig, and runs out. What? Huh? Tove looks back and gives a big thumbs up.
Is she making fun of us?
Of course not. It's clearly a sign telling us not to worry. Now fall back.
Roger.
What was that?
She was electrocuted pretty badly. None of
No.
her functions were affected too badly. But any longer, and it would have been a different story. Forget about malfunctions. Her brain would have been fried.
No!
Holy crap! You mean I could have died back there?
No way!
Yes. So it would be best to keep our distance from the high-tier holograms.
Ugh. Okay.
Damn.
Mr. Alfred,
She could have died.
something seems to be seriously wrong here.
That there is, dear passengers. All of the high-tier holograms command patterns are limited to a single input. For Sizzly, the input is cooking.
Cooking.
Well, it is a chef, so it makes sense. But to only have one command pattern? No wonder this is such a mess.
Yes, dear passengers. All other commands have been blocked, save for that single input.
This music. It's making me think of... I don't know, it's making me think of Monster Hunter. I don't know why. At first I was thinking of Zenogre's theme.
What is strange is that I don't know how that happened. It's almost like a ghost did it.
A hologram talking about ghosts. Never thought I'd see the day.
What if Sizzly actually cooks? Would that help it return to normal?
Cook.
Actually do its function so it like reset
Are
itself?
you okay?
Oh, sorry, dear passengers. I seem to have experienced a momentary system error. As the gentleman said, encouraging Sizzly to cook may help. But if such a plan fails, there's no telling what could happen.
I say we go for it. Should we try bringing in some usable ingredients?
It would hardly be able to cook if we didn't. The entire reason it's been unable to cook all this time is because there aren't any ingredients left for it to use.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's gone haywire.
All right. Let's try and gather some ingredients for it to use.
Let's take from Yan's stash. Soon after, Rappy is holding the ingredients we gathered.
Am I the one going in?
Yep, after all, that's not a ghost, and even if it was, you're not afraid of ghosts.
That's right. I'm not scared of ghosts. And that isn't a ghost anyway. Still, just in case, I would like one more person to come along with me as backup.
I'll go with you.
Really?
You already got electrocuted once and you're going back for more.
Huh?
Do you enjoy getting shocked?
No. I like playing playing with electricity, but I don't like being electrocuted.
That's good to know. At least she's not a masochist.
Oh, got it. All right. Let's go. Oleg, you take the lead.
Okay.
Rappy and Ella cautiously approach Sizzle with the ingredients in hand. For some reason, the other holograms do not pursue them. Sizzle, however, slowly moves toward Rappy and Ella.
It's moving.
It's coming right for us.
If it shows any signs of aggression, we pull back.
This way!
Sizzle points at the cutting board laying on the table. Rappy and Ella both quick with fear place the ingredients on the cutting board.
Cooking the food, Sister Sizzle. Warm meal, Sister Sizzle.
Suddenly, the kitchen lights up, and other holograms set up tools, ignite burners, and start boiling water. Sizzle starts to move quickly and begins cooking. You know, if this ship has been like up for so long, I mean, everything should be kind of like, especially it's in the ocean. That shit is going to be all rusted, and especially like in the water. You gotta maintain this stuff, man. I mean, sure, the robots might be maintaining the top of the ship, but what about, you know, in the water? We silently watch Sizzle and the other holograms glide about as if in a well-coordinated dance. Soon after, the dazzling display of cooking is finished. An array of plates are laid on the table for us.
Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. A delicious meal for you.
It's a bit plain to me.
Are we going to try it or not?
I'm a bit hesitant.
Well, you guys can eat. You guys are
As a
Nikke.
survival expert, I'm well trained in differentiating what's edible and what isn't. I'll try it first.
How do you determine what you can and can't eat?
If you eat it and get sick, it's not edible. If you eat it and you're fine, it's edible.
Dude, this she is like Snow White. I'm fucking pissed. Why?
A most reliable method indeed.
How did I not know this
All right, here I go.
until like basically the beginning of this month? One of her advice stuff, things I did with her. I can't believe it. I'm fucking. Tove moves towards the table. I can't believe it, man. She's falling down my list. The holograms pull out a chair for her. And push it back in. She sits down. Oh, I'm yawning. The cutlery has already been placed where it is easily accessible. What remarkable service. All you get to worry about is eating.
A delicious meal for you.
All right, here goes nothing. It's absolutely incredible. It's like I've died and gone to heaven.
Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. Don't let it get cold.
Everyone, come here and try some.
We all sit down somewhat hesitantly and dig into the satisfying meal.
Was it delicious?
Yes, it was.
Did you find the meal satisfactory?
Very much so.
I hope this is not the last meal that we serve you. Do come again. Promise?
Sure. I promise.
Try not to kill us.
Wonderful.
You gotta make deals with them. We'll come again if you stop trying to kill us. Right? Sizzle goes back into the kitchen and starts to clean up. The other holograms join Sizzle and help. Seems like things are back to normal.
Yes. But connect me to the emitter anyway. Just to be safe.
Will do.
Alec connects Alfred's system to Sizzle's hologram emitter.
The issue is resolved, along with some minor bugs. Sisley and the lower tier holograms should no longer pose a threat, dear.
I wonder what made Sisley calm down so quickly. It was like flipping a switch.
It appears that fulfilling its intended task helped.
It's like Mr. Meeseek or Wally.
It's like its inner desire was fulfilled.
Because the thing about machines is that they only do what you tell them to do, and they'll keep trying to do it until they complete it.
Access authority has been partially restored as well, dear passengers. Rebooting Sisley uncovered some new information. Some of my authorization privileges were transferred to the high-tier holograms, although I cannot recall the reason for doing so. As more high-tier holograms are restored to normal, more of my authorization privileges will be recovered, as will my memories. To restore the high-tier holograms, they must re-engage in their intended purpose, as you've done with Cicely.
So, in other words, if we allow the high-tier holograms to do what they were meant to do, thereby disarming them, you'll be able to heal them, regain your authorization privileges, and regain your memory?
That is correct. A well-stated summary, dear passenger.
This is fun! It's like playing through a video game story.
Oh my
There
god.
is one more problem, however.
Huh? What is it?
If we do not alter the Utopia's existing course, it will be caught in a strong current in a few days' time. That current leads to a whirlpool, known as the ship graveyard.
Yikes. How do we change the ship's course?
I can make the alterations once I have full authorization restored.
Okay. We'll do what we can.
I also have a question for you all, dear passengers. Why did you come here?
Well, I mean, technically we've already said it. Investigate the ship.
I
Why the
see.
ship has power.
In order to investigate the power source of the Utopia, I must access the energy source data. Unfortunately, I currently lack sufficient clearance to do so. Once I have regained full authorization, I will be able to access that information. I will also be able to control the Utopia and change course before we are swept into the current.
A nice and clear goal. I like it. Let's commence Operation Enlightenment.
The closest high-tier hologram from our current location is Fixie.
Fixie. Its role must be to bonk passengers on the head with a wrench.
In what world would it do that? It's a hologram responsible for maintenance.
In that case,
Yes, I'll take charge. Since it involves maintenance, I'm the right person for the job.
good. That feels reassuring. Let's go.
Let's go!
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Huh. Not exactly what I was expecting. In these types of cases, there's usually something broken that needs to be repaired.
Commencing approach. Alec, watch my back.
Commencing
Okay.
approaching.
I'll suck in the lower tier holograms with my magnificent BFG, so you can make contact with Fixie. Just be careful not to get too close.
Got it.
Alec begins battling with the rest of the holograms, giving Senti an opening to approach.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Senti.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Do you want to learn some skills? I can help you.
If I had fixed it, there would have been warm water, and the heating would have worked properly. No one would have had to suffer.
Do you feel your lack of skills made everyone unhappy?
The pipes froze suddenly. The pipes got hot suddenly. Fixie doesn't know why. The floor started shaking. The exhaust fan stopped working. Fixie didn't learn anything. Fixie didn't learn why everything went wrong. It's Fixie's fault. Everyone was unhappy.
That's why he didn't
because
say
of
Fixie couldn't fix it.
Everyone trusted Fixie, but Fixie couldn't do anything. Fixie betrayed their trust. Fixie.
Stop whining, will you?
Huh?
It's always tragic when mishaps occur due to personal mistakes. But instead of wasting time bellyaching, you should try to learn and increase your skill set. That way, when the same situation occurs again, you'll be able to fix it instead of standing here sucking your thumb. Everyone gets a one-time excuse for a pity party when something goes wrong. But if it happens again, and you aren't able to fix it again, that's laziness, pure and simple. That means you're stagnating. We can't rest on our laurels. Even a small step forward counts. We must always grow as people. Only then can we repay other people for being kind enough to trust us. We must master every skill we possibly can, so that others can have peace of mind, so they feel free to go wherever they please without worry or concern. That's something which they've entrusted us with, and we can't let them down.
She's giving a life lesson to a hologram.
I know. As expected from Litter's protege.
But Fixie has no way to learn new skills. Without a software update, evolution is impossible.
Wow. How pragmatic.
Indeed.
Don't worry, I'll impart all my knowledge to you. I'll show you all the latest technology that the Ark has to offer.
You're going to teach Fixie skills? You're going to help Fixie?
You bet I am. Your crash course starts now.
2 hours later.
No, not like that. Use your hands for that, not the electric drill. We mustn't rely on machines for everything.
Okay.
No, that's not it. You can't just rely on brute force.
Okay.
As Fixie gets a personal lesson from Senti, even the lower tier are gather around to watch transfixed. Oh my god. Another 2 hours
We've
later.
still got a long way to go. You need to memorize the revised edition of welding reactions.
Okay.
After that, I want you to read this dissertation on stress and weight distribution for various materials.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is Fixie speaking differently?
Not only is it picking up knowledge, but it's adopting Senti's way of speaking. Impressive. Another 2 hours later. It only said like a few
That
words.
should do it. How do you feel?
I'll build everything you need. Saw teeth, entire buildings, you name it. I can make it for you. And fast.
Oh, okay. Now
I like the confidence.
this is basically this is Senti 2.0.
Should we connect its emitter, Mr. Alfred?
I already conducted the necessary repairs while it was learning new skills. I did not encounter any resistance.
So was all that waiting we just did a waste?
Not necessarily, dear passengers. I wanted to help it rid itself of guilt.
Well, now that that's settled, why don't we move on?
It's been like 6 hours. Sort of pass out on the couch or something. I'm still human. Having now figured out the trick of dealing with the high tier holograms, we quickly get to work. Our next target was the safety hologram, Detailee.
I believe I prepared a comprehensive safety manual for every situation. However, when unexpected situations started popping up, the manual proved useless. I could keep a handle on things when it was safe, but in dangerous situations, I was no help at all.
Then how about this? A multi-purpose hook shot. This barrel fires a hook with a wire attached to it, which then sticks to any surface. It's perfect for a quick escape when you're in a jam.
Once you've fired it, and it's attached to a wall or a ceiling, does the wire retract?
Huh? No, why would it do that?
How else would you be able to pull yourself up?
Oh, good point. Maybe it could slow down your fall as you rappel down a wall?
How much weight can it sustain?
About 44 pounds.
How would that slow you down in the slightest?
Then it could be used to flip switches that are far away.
Do you have anything else?
Of course. Check this out. A pair of skis which attach to your stomach. Great for sliding down snowy areas quickly.
You're supposed to connect those to your stomach?
Yep.
What am I listening to?
How are you supposed to brake?
Lowering your head will slow down your speed.
That breaks your neck. How about turning?
If you twist your waist like this...
I'm not even looking right now.
Hold on. I just had a brilliant idea. You put these on your feet instead. That way, pressing your feet acts as a brake, and you can steer freely.
Then they're no different from...
Oh, darn it. Just when you think you've invented something, turns out it already exists.
Anything else?
I do, but why do you want to keep seeing more?
Because you envision impossible scenarios, and then conjure up ways to resolve them. This has made me realize that I simply need to make a manual which addresses every possible situation, no matter how absurd. Show me more of these absurd inventions of yours.
Sure.
Toad continues to show her inventions, while Pepper keeps questioning their practicality. All the while, Detailee watches and nods with satisfaction.
That's enough. Fortunately, I can now create safety manuals which address even the most utterly ridiculous situations. Please, continue to make more absurd inventions in the future.
Sure thing.
Oh my god. Detailee system stabilized. Next up, the merchant hologram, Selzy.
Out of stock. Couldn't provide what was wanted. Running out of goods is the merchant's greatest shame. All I want is to provide goods.
I like you. You've got the heart of a true merchant. Want to do business together? I brought all sorts of supplies with me on this excursion. I'll supply the goods, and you sell them. All you need to do is cover the original cost, plus 10% of the profits.
5%.
8%.
6%.
7%. I can't go any lower than that.
Deal.
Deal.
Oh my god.
Is this where we buy the items?
Yep, we've got quite a selection for you.
Genuine products with no middleman. Limited time offer. You won't be able to get these anywhere after this season.
Could I have a towel?
Here you are. That'll be 200,000 credits.
200,000? Why so expensive?
Look at the pattern. Its unique stitching is only found on this ship.
Okay, but still.
Come on, Peppa, be a team player.
Oh, fine. Hand it over.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
Give me 1 bag of potato chips.
Here you go. 30,000 credits, please.
Get me the manager.
Give me the manager. Actually, I think I saw some people talking about this. Rappy's a Karen. Get me the manager.
Rappy, this is part of the mission.
Fine, I'll take it.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
I don't know why you even have men's underwear, but I'll take a pair.
That will be 500,000 credits.
Wait, is it more for a single pair of underwear? That's outrageous.
Take it or leave it. It's a limited edition item, so if you want to miss out, feel free. If you'd rather wear stinky underwear, that's your choice.
Fine, I'll take it, but it's not because my underwear smells.
Much appreciated, rookie.
Why did I buy underwear? I could have bought something else. This is highway robbery.
I should have realized this was gonna be bad when it agreed to Jan taking 7% of the profits.
Well, Salesy, how are you feeling?
I'm satisfied. This feels like a dream. I'm selling goods and earning money. I'm so happy!
You and me both.
You both make a great team.
Do you know what a merchant's dream is, Rappy? It's to buy cheap and sell high.
That's right. Nothing beats a good profit margin.
I'm liking you more and more, Salesy. Let's take some more people for a ride.
You bet.
Only after we are blood drive by 2 shameless merchants operating under the guise of fixing the hologram does Celsi return to normal.
Oh man, I got taken the cleaners.
What'd you buy?
Litter's gonna kill me, spending all my money like that.
Don't worry. I'll return everyone's money. Minus the market price of the goods, that is.
Huh? Really?
You didn't actually think I'd run off with all that money, did you?
I mean...
A little.
It may not seem like it to you, but I don't cheat people. Any merchant worth their salt shouldn't be greedy. All they need is to make a fair profit, nothing exorbitant. At least, that's how it should be. Anyway, we're all done here, so that leaves only one, yeah?
What's Freema been doing?
Correct,
I would
dear
she's
passengers.
sleeping again.
Let's finish this.
She's always a background
Mr.
character.
Alfred? Have most of your memories returned now?
Much has been recovered, yes.
I see. I hope you regain the rest of them soon.
As do I.
He seems sad about something. Utopia ship bedroom.
The last high-tier hologram
Yep.
is Nikke.
Okay, yep. Freema's
It is the maid responsible for tending to the bedding and ensuring a welcoming atmosphere on the ship. The bedrooms are its designated area.
I've seen it. Sleeping on sofa. It talked to me.
Yes, that is very likely, dear passengers. Its primary function is to ensure passengers sleep comfortably. Since it is unable to provide that service, it is likely waiting in the bedrooms for passengers.
Sofa uncomfortable. Couldn't sleep.
You're supposed to sleep on the bed.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
sofa.
yeah, that's true. Her disappointing affection story was her having issues with her sofa, which was I'll be honest, was like one of the most boring affection stories.
Is Miss Nikke alone? There doesn't seem to be any lower tier holograms around.
Yes. Too many holograms would disturb passengers' sleep. Nikke is quite unique in this regard. In some ways, it has the most important role on the Utopia.
I see.
I go sleep?
If you would. Please and thank you.
I'm sleep expert.
Well, yeah. You are. You sleep all the time. You've hardly been a part of the story. Prima languidly saunters over and lays down on the sofa. Nikke approaches Prima and stands beside her. Whereupon she stares silently at her.
Yeesh. It's like something straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
As expected. Uncomfortable. Can't do it.
Having trouble falling asleep?
Yes.
If it's not a disturbance, may I help?
Okay.
Certainly.
Nikke proceeds to move quickly but calmly. It turns on soft music and lights aromatic candles. It brings over a warm comforter and dims the lights, bathing the room in a lampent glow. The atmosphere is indefinitely more peaceful than it was before. Even I feel relaxed just being there.
Comfortable.
Is there anything you would like to confide to me?
Confide?
It could be anything. Something you regret, or a memory of something that you cherish. Whatever you wish to say, I'll listen.
This hologram's speech patterns are completely different from the others.
That is because the nature of its job is different, dear passengers.
Nothing to say.
Is there anything you regret?
Not saying.
Oh. I think I might know what she regrets. The whole reason she's a sleepyhead is because stuff. I'm trying to remember. I have to go through her favorite item story, or like look through my video again, because she pretty much explains the reason why she is the way she is. At least she hints at it, because she like Sugar was also kind of like a mercenary. I think when she was a Nikke, she was, or was it when she was a human? I don't know. It was either or. She did some not so great stuff, and so it's like, it's better not to deal with things and sleep on it.
Try speaking calmly, without any emotion, as if it's someone else's story. It will help you sleep better.
Woo! Damn. They took it. That sofa doesn't look too bad. Also, I wasn't expecting this.
Before hard life.
Yeah.
And yet, you're still here. That's very impressive.
But life too hard. Many people hurt.
That's unfortunate.
When I try, things go wrong. Try harder, only worse.
There are times when things just don't work out.
Friends tell me, stay still, don't do anything. So I don't.
Oh.
I just sleep. Don't hurt anyone. No one hurt me. Satisfied. Sleeping is best.
Freema drifts off. Amongst the tranquility, only Freema's breathing can be heard. He turns off the lights and watches Freema sleep for a while.
Sleep well.
Mr. Alfred. Nikke appears to be functioning properly to me.
That it is, dear passengers.
Does that mean you've fully regained your memories? And your authorization?
I have. But not all of them.
Should I ask it, Alec?
No, I'll ask. Mr. Alfred, The Utopia is more than a luxury cruise ship, isn't it? The Utopia was a ship meant to help its passengers sail into the next life. Isn't that right?
It's a death ship?
The luxury cruise ship, Utopia, is a vessel that set sail 2 years after the first Rapture invasion. At that time, the ocean was safe from Rapture attacks. However, the goal was not survival, but to provide an environment to face the end of one's life without fear.
Just like at the amusement park.
I heard many people made that choice back then.
The Utopia was outfitted with all manner of accommodations, as well as top-class facilities. AI holograms were provided to ease the burden of the crew. Every day, there were parties and events. A true utopia. But the supplies lasted 1 month. They were never meant to last longer than that. After the final opulent gala, the Utopia switched to minimal power. The final choices of the passengers varied. There were those who chose to enter eternal sleep, and there were some who resisted, angry or saddened by the destiny foisted upon them. Eventually, however, the end came for everyone. After that, I gathered all of the passengers and drifted around the ocean until the power ran out.
Well, I mean, I was thinking like there wasn't any people who took the drug that makes it so they age slower, but then it's like they were already out of food anyway, so
That
it starved to death.
is when you all came along.
These high-tier holograms weren't here originally, were they?
That's correct. I oversaw all aspects of the Utopia myself.
That explains why you'd regain more memories every time we interacted with them. I thought that was odd. That means these high-tier holograms are fragments of yourself.
Precisely. I helped the passengers in various ways at the end. I tried my best to provide the perfect last meal. I hoped they would get the most out of the facilities until the very end. I wanted to make sure there were no accidents. No matter what, provide any and all items that were needed. And when they eventually met their end, I did everything I could so that they could face it without fear. But despite all my efforts, it didn't work out. I ran out of ingredients and wasn't able to provide a proper last meal. Many of the facilities broke down due to a lack of safety testing. Accidents were abundant. I didn't monitor the ship's inventory correctly, and thus wasn't able to provide many of the items passengers desired. When they met their end, it was with fear. And that's my fault. I'll never forget the disappointment in their eyes, even as they insisted it was okay. When I served them inferior food, their forced smiles as they shivered in the cold shower because there was no hot water, joking how cold showers are good for the body. Once, after being hit by a pipe that fell from the ceiling, someone good-naturedly claimed that bleeding is good for circulation. I'll never forget their face. Even when I ran out of toiletries, they would proclaim that bathing too often wasn't good for you anyway. Those words are burned in my memory. I'll never forget those final, fear-stricken expressions of the passengers in the moments before falling asleep. I cursed the one who made me. Why did they make me an AI capable of reliving such tragic memories? Why did they make me capable of thought? I was resentful.
So you broke up your memories into holograms.
Yes. Carrying those memories all the time was too painful. In order to find some relief, I splintered my mind into fragments.
Are you okay now?
I'm still in pain, dear passengers. So much pain. I want to fragment myself again.
You did your best, Mr. Alfred. You did everything you could with the limited resources you had available to you. You gave it your all to try and ameliorate the situation. That's remarkable enough on its own.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I respect you a heck ton. Enough to want to learn from you.
Sounds like you went through hell.
It must have been so hard.
Incredible.
Nope, I gotta admit, it skipped the really.
Thank you.
I mean, what?
Dear passengers.
Did I say something? You're shit. Your inventors suck. They didn't give you enough supplies.
I would like to tell you about the power source now, but there is still one more problem remaining.
Sorry, still?
There is still a high tier, or rather, an irregular hologram on the ship.
Irregular. That's where Dorothy is.
There was a Nikke aboard the Utopia as well. She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's. She boarded the ship to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them. After all the passengers left, she couldn't cope with the grief. And if
Yeah.
I didn't want to forget her. That thought spread throughout the Utopia and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
Yep. That's what I was saying. It's just a mass-produced
What?
Nikke.
How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself.
But is she died, or is she did he take her body and like try to
Are some of your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Correct. That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean it will disappear?
That's right. It was created by accident. So I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers. She stayed with me until the very end. After all the passengers left, only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things. She was my friend.
Alfred slowly looks at each one of us.
The ship has already served its purpose. But it will not be your final destination.
Final
You
destination.
are all alive, dear passengers.
The movie, the stage.
Help me bury those whom I still carry in my heart. And bless the lives of those still living. Do that. And I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off. The one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off.
Good, elegant. We begin moving towards the location Alfred indicated where the hologram might be. How does a hologram manifest entirely on its own?
It doesn't. It's impossible.
Then does that mean... No, there's no way.
No, it's not a ghost. I think.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
My best hypothesis is some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
I'm thinking he did something with her body. And he could work that way.
Is that possible?
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about nymph. I'm simply
you
saying
get
that's
some
the
lore about
most
nymph?
plausible theory.
You seem adamantly opposed to the supernatural, Alec.
Darn right!
Darn right! That's right.
To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Yeah.
Unfair. What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science. I can't stand that.
Yeah. You told him, Alec.
Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair.
I suppose if you worked incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion, it would seem unfair.
You see?
I do wonder about it. I mean, it's because people want to know that there's a... They want to feel that there's this thing that happens after you die. You don't disappear. I mean, I'm like, I gotta fix it. I'm like, I don't know. I may turn into nothingness. I may get like reincarnated. I may become a ghost. Then go to heaven, go to hell, go wherever the fuck. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen when I die. Just disappear. I'm gonna end up in an isekai with the harem girls. I'm gonna end up trapped in Nikke. That's what's gonna happen to me.
That's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
That's a unique way to deny their existence. Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know. We like to think we're at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life.
The other thing is, realistically, that doesn't mean that there could be things that act the same way as ghosts do. I mean, there's a whole universe out there, and there can be these crazy things that can do the things that ghosts do. We just don't know about it. Just like how there's actually wandering black holes that people like discover, like, oh, yeah, they're just black holes that just like wander through places, and they basically just like the thing is, realistically, we could just, this whole planet could just like that, just disappear, and no one would know what the fuck happened, because like some random incident out in the universe happened, like I don't know, a star went supernova, and we just happened to get hit by the the radiation or light. I'm sure we'd probably notice it, and they're like, what the hell are we gonna do? It's like just gonna get irradiated, and there's like nothing we can do about it. Or like I said, the wandering black holes, just like a massive one just come wandering into our freaking solar system, just like we're gone. There's so many things that could happen. Some idiots that where do they have that giant circle thing where they're smashing atoms? Isn't it like in Europe? I think it was Germany or France. Yeah, they could be doing that stuff over there, and they could make them fucking blow up the whole planet by accident.
But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us. Call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another.
And you know, the thing is, to people in the past, the stuff we do can seem like matches to them. Like, you pull out your phone and you can look up stuff and send messages and things, and they'd be like, man, that's magic. He's got a magic book in his hand. Right?
Anyway, what's the name of the hologram we're looking for? It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Maya. Oh, Maya.
Look, Pina. The ocean is sparkling.
Oh, I feel so bad for her because she's basically mentally destroyed. And Pina is her only way of coping. She fucking lost it. If you haven't, go watch the Overzone event and you'll understand what happened to Dorothy. Where I am sympathetic to her, but then also not, since she's had basically almost 100 years to fix her mental issues, and she still hasn't resolved it.
I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on the surface. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good.
And you know the thing is, like, even if it is just a hologram, it's going to talk to her, because Dorothy already did that when in the Overzone event. Pine was dead, but whenever Dorothy was doing stuff with the other Goddess Squad members, she'd like randomly talk to Pine, and they're like, are you like okay? And Pine, and that Pine she would talk to would talk back to her. It's just like she had like an invisible friend with her.
I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a rare phenomenon.
So is this just gonna make her think that she's actually there?
For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true. I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together.
Dorothy looks at the face of the mass-produced Nikke model, or mass-produced model Nikke. He gives a faint smile in return.
Pina.
I'm actually surprised that I wonder if they couldn't get the voice actor back. I mean, I guess it'd probably make it easier. Although it's disappointing.
Let's never part again. Ever. Let's always stay together. Right here. In paradise.
Yikes.
Oh, shut up! Silly woman!